the application of analytical procedure in audit statement methodology. My thesis published with a brief help from my instructor, Auditing. My thesis divided into 3 chapters. Chapter 1 about general theory, and chapter 2 the application of analytical procedure in finance statement and audit, and chapter 3 giving you some opinion and suggestion to improve analytical procedure. And each chapter includes many headings, as you see on my slide. Because of time limitation, I will present important topic in my thesis. Chapter 1 presents general theory about analytical procedure, definition, roles, factor impact on suitability and reliability of analytical procedure, type of analytical procedure, and apply it to audit engagement. Chapter 2 initially we use some information about the lawyers and summary the lawyer audit approach, utility of AS2 system, materiality determination. This worksheet calculates materiality, performance materiality, and clearly threshold trivial. So next part, this chapter presents application of analytical procedure to audit as planning phase, testing, and concluding phase. Firstly, as planning phase, analytical procedure was done and documented in 2 working papers, 1410 and 1610. Let's look at some extract from working paper 1610. Balance sheet analysis, auditor do check analysis over 2 years. And calculate differences, get explanation by tick mark. Look, you see tick mark about account receivable. Income statement analysis will similarly analyze an annual ratio automatically compute with assistance of AS2. After perform preliminary analytical procedure, auditor draw conclusion as planning phase about inherent risk, control risk, and potential risk of specific account balance, inventory, account receivable, and so on. Secondly, as the testing phase, the lawyer has some guide to perform analytical procedure as this phase. Look at the table to determine threshold. As each level of risk has a different risk. To calculate the threshold. In testing phase, I will present the application analytical procedure to audit 3 items. First item, account receivable. Auditor compute summary and perform aging analysis. Auditor perform chain and analysis and summarize. On this table, auditor pay attention for provision for doubtful account and to verify this. Auditor do aging analysis and receivable and detects that client has not made sufficient provision for bad debts. Second item in audit expenses. Compare over 2 years, make estimates and compare with actual cost. I'd like to illustrate by SAB income cost of manager. The first action auditor must do is calculate threshold, and then they collect data to make estimation about income of cost of manager and recourse with client recourse. Find the main differences and compare with threshold to determine which further investigation needs to perform. The third item is in audit sale. It's performed similarly when audits account receivable. Auditor perform chain analysis and investigate for changes. Finally, I move to the chapter 3. So the opening of chapter 3 gives you some advantages and disadvantages of analytical procedure performed by Law Vietnam. Advantages as a planning phase, framework, and final reviews. Disadvantages as planning phase, auditor don't align cash flow statement, don't give ratio analysis must, and client don't provide information timely. As teamwork, where to circumvent client internal control risk, or auditor rarely makes forecast or develop expectation. Based on these advantages, I suggest some solution to improve this. As planning phase, auditors should analyze cash flow from operating, investing, and financing activity, or analyze the ratio related cash flow statement is really helpful auditor to detect risk such as going concern assumption. As testing phase, when auditor accountable, auditor should perform ratio analysis and develop expectation or perform monthly gross margin analysis. I want to illustrate when auditor only perform change analysis over 2 years. So I suggest auditor can make forecast for sale or perform monthly gross margin analysis over month. With the system Microsoft Excel, auditor easily can identify the unusual change of gross margin to November 2010. This is a help auditor to identify the response area of sale of cost of goods sold in November 2010. This is my present graduate thesis. Because of time limitation, technical knowledge, and illustrate avoidable to mistake in my thesis. I want to take this opportunity to give special time to my instructor, Mr. Butilin, Odyssey, Lloyd Vietnam, and for the attendance I here today. Thank you.
I would like to answer